Hello, bachcho. Let's read the question. So the question says, you walk slowly toward a large concave mirror. At first, you see your inverted image moving toward you. After you pass a certain point, you no longer see your image clearly. Moving still closer, you see a clear, enlarged, and erect image of yourself behind the mirror. During the time when you cannot see a clear image, what happens to the image? Okay, so there are four options out of which only one is correct. So let us first revise the key concept behind this question. So the key concept behind this question is, we must know all the cases of image formation from a concave mirror. Okay, so we must know all the basic cases of the image formation of from a concave mirror. So what are these? I'm going to tell you now. So the first case that I'm going to tell you about is when object is placed at infinity. So let's suppose this is our concave mirror, something like this, and the object is placed at infinity. So rays come from infinity. This is our principal axis. So rays come from infinity. This is our focus, let's suppose, and this is our center of curvature, and they meet at focus. So if a light ray comes from infinity, it converges to focus. So the image forms at focus. Okay, so image at focus when object at infinity. Next case, let's suppose we have our concave mirror here. This is our principal axis, and now the object is placed somewhere beyond C but less than infinity. So the object is, let's suppose, at here. So the now the rays converge at somewhere. Let me correct it. Now the rays converge at somewhere between C and F. Okay, so this is let's suppose O. So this is O dash. So in this case, object between C and infinity, and image between C and F. Sorry, C and F. Now let us also consider the size and characteristic of image. So in this case, image is real and inverted. In this case also the image is real and inverted. Let's check other cases too. So the next case is when object is placed at C. So let's suppose this is our principal axis and this was our concave mirror, and the object is placed at C now. Then the image forms at C itself. Let me show it to you. So the image forms somewhere here, which is of equal size, real and inverted. So real, inverted, real and inverted. Okay, so when object is placed at C, image is at C. Now the next case, when object is placed between C and F. So let's suppose here is C, this is F, and this was our concave mirror. Then the object is placed at C, then the image will form somewhere between C and infinity. Okay, so this is where image will be. So, and it will again be real and inverted. And the final and the next case we are going to see is when the object is placed at F. This is C, this is F. Then the object is placed at F. Then the light ray after reflection become parallel to the light rays, parallel to each other, and hence they go towards infinity. Okay, so the object will form somewhere at infinity. We cannot say for sure what will be its size and anything else. So it will go towards infinity. Minus infinity we can say because we take this side as positive. Now the next thing we are going to check is when the object is placed beyond F. So this is C, this is F, and object is, let's suppose, placed here. So what will happen to the image in this case? This was our concave mirror. In this case, the image is formed behind the mirror and is erect. So we can say it erect and virtual. And this image, we cannot say it's because it is at infinity, but we can say about its size, it is magnified. It is intensely magnified. Okay. Now, taking these cases into account, let us check the solution part for our question. So for solution part, what do we have? The question says that at first you see your inverted image moving toward you, which was, I think, this case, that when we walk from infinity to C, okay, we can clearly see that when we walk toward C, then our image is coming from F towards us. So the first case was this one. Then after you pass a certain point, you no longer see your clear image. Okay, so after we pass C, we cannot see our image. Okay, why? In this case, we can say that because it is at when we pass C, we cannot see our clear image, and then moving still closer, you see a clear, enlarged, and erect image of yourself behind the mirror, which is our next case. Okay, so when we are at C and until F, and at F also, the rays go to infinity and we again cannot see our image, and hence let us check the options. So option A says you are closer to the mirror than the focal point and the image is now virtual and invisible. No, option A is wrong. The next option, you are between the center of curvature and the focal point and the image is now behind you. Let's check option C. You are between center of curvature and focal point. The image is now virtual and visible. No, it is wrong because when we are between center of curvature and focal point, the image is real and inverted. So option C is also wrong. Option D says you are closer to the mirror than the focal point and the image is now behind you. No, option D is also wrong because when we are closer to the mirror than focal point, in this case we are talking about, then we are not seeing our image. The option says that we are not seeing our image because the image is now behind us, but we can clearly see our image behind the mirror, which is erect and virtual. So option D is also wrong. Now option B is the correct option to this solution, that we are between the center of curvature and the focal point and the image is now behind us, and hence up until F we cannot see our image clearly. So option B is the correct option. Let us highlight it. I hope you understood it well. Thank you.